Powerful prayer against son's anxiety and test fears, prayer for instant calm and focus. Hello, beloved parents. We know how deeply you love your children and how your heart is always concerned for their well-being, their fears, and their challenges. Today we will pray together for God to calm your son's anxiety, remove every fear related to tests and school, and fill his mind with instant peace, focus, and confidence. You may pray actively with me, lifting your voice in faith. Or you can simply let this prayer play softly in the background while you do your tasks, especially while your child studies, rests, sleeps, or even on the way to school. Let this prayer fill your home so that the peace of God surrounds his mind and brings clarity, wisdom, and supernatural calm. And in the comments, declare in faith, "God, give my child tranquility and wisdom." Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe so this prayer can reach more parents who need comfort and strength. Let us begin. Heavenly Father, I come before you with a heart full of love and deep concern for my son, lifting him into your presence with trust and expectation, asking that your peace would cover him like a gentle blanket that stills the storm within him. Lord, you know every detail of his mind, every thought that rises, every fear that whispers to him when he tries to study, when he sits before a test, when he feels pressure building around him. And I ask you now to breathe your calm into his spirit in a way that only you can. Surround him with a sense of safety, Lord, a certainty that he is not alone, that he is guided, supported, strengthened by your hand. I ask that every anxious thought dissolves before the brightness of your truth, that every fear loses its voice, that every doubt fades away as your presence settles over him like a gentle, unwavering light. Father, I pray that you steady his heartbeat, quiet his mind, and bring clarity where confusion tries to rise. Let the weight he carries, whether from expectations, school pressure, or his own worry, lift off him now as your peace fills him with the assurance that he is capable, intelligent, prepared, and never forsaken. I place his entire academic journey into your hands, knowing that you shape his path and open doors that no one can close. Lord, when he sits down to take a test, let your calm flow through him like a river, grounding his thoughts and sharpening his focus. Replace panic with confidence, uncertainty with direction, fear with courage. Let every piece of knowledge he has studied rise to the surface at the exact moment he needs it. Strengthen his memory, expand his understanding, and help him process each question with clarity and calm. I pray, Father, that you protect his mind from the lies that tell him he is not enough. Let your truth echo louder than any fear, that he is created with purpose, filled with potential, and empowered by your wisdom. Remind him that success is not defined by a single test, but by the perseverance and heart you have placed inside him. Remind him that you walk beside him into every classroom, every exam room, every moment that makes him feel nervous or overwhelmed. Lord, place your peace upon his shoulders like a mantle. Let it go with him into the morning, carry him through the afternoon, and remain with him into the night. Let it be the peace that steadies him when he feels pressure rising, the peace that slows his breathing, the peace that anchors him back to truth. Let it be a peace so deep that anxiety loses its ability to grip him. I ask, Father, that you fill his environment with your presence. Surround him with teachers who encourage him, classmates who uplift him, and situations that build his confidence rather than break it. Let his mind be strong, steady, and prepared for every challenge ahead. Let him discover new strength inside himself, strength that comes from trusting you, strength that comes from knowing that you guide every step he takes. And Lord, I ask that when he sits to study, you remove every distraction that tries to steal his focus. Let his mind remain engaged, let his thoughts remain organized, and let his motivation rise even on the days he feels tired. Renew his energy, sharpen his thinking, and give him the determination to keep moving forward even when the work feels heavy. Father, I pray for his emotional heart as much as his academic path. Heal the places where fear has settled. Heal the moments where failure has wounded him. Heal the memories that trigger his anxiety. Let him feel restored, empowered, and lifted by your hand. Give him the courage to face each challenge with faith instead of fear, with hope instead of worry, with strength instead of hesitation. And Lord, when he feels overwhelmed, whisper to him that you are near. When he feels afraid, remind him of your promise to never leave him. When he feels like giving up, breathe new determination into his spirit. When anxiety tries to rise inside him, let your presence rush in stronger than the waves that push against him. Father, I place my son into your loving arms, his mind, his emotions, his academic journey, his confidence, his future, trusting that you see every detail and care about every moment. Guide him gently through each test, each assignment, each new challenge ahead. Let him walk in the confidence of knowing that he is not alone, that he has a loving God who stands with him, strengthening him, calming him, guiding him, carrying him through every moment of pressure. Lord, continue to pour into him wisdom that surpasses his understanding, peace that anchors him, and courage that grows deeper with every step he takes. Let him feel your hand upon his back, steadying him, encouraging him, lifting him. Let him feel the comfort of knowing that even when he doesn't understand, you do. Even when he feels unsure, you are sure. Even when he feels weak, you are strong inside him. And Father, as I pray, let your presence fill this moment, reaching him wherever he is right now. Let your peace settle over him like the quiet of early morning before the world begins to stir. Let your guidance rise within him like the sun breaking through the clouds. Let your strength carry him through every moment ahead. Let your voice drown out every fear, reminding him that he is capable, prepared, loved, and equipped with a deep sense of assurance that settles every restless place inside him, allowing him to stand firm even when challenges rise, knowing that your presence is the anchor that holds him steady. Father, keep pouring into him a quiet strength that rises from within, a strength that reminds him he is capable of facing every test, every assignment, every moment that feels overwhelming, because you are the one who equips him with clarity and focus beyond his natural abilities. Let your calm flow through his thoughts like a gentle stream, washing away confusion, untangling worries, bringing order where there once was chaos. Let his mind become a place of peace, a place where he feels safe to think, safe to remember, safe to express what he has learned. And in the moments when anxiety tries to grip him with tight hands, I ask that you loosen its hold instantly, replacing it with steady breathing, clear thinking, and confidence that comes from your spirit moving within him. Lord, lift the pressure off his shoulders, the pressure to be perfect, the pressure to please everyone, the pressure to perform beyond his strength. Replace it with the truth that he is growing, learning, improving, becoming stronger every day. Let him understand that every test does not define him, every grade does not determine his worth, because you have already called him chosen, loved, and full of purpose. Father, go ahead of him into every classroom and sit beside him at every desk. Let him feel your nearness like a friend who never leaves his side. When he opens a test, let peace settle over him before he even reads the first question. Let every word make sense, every instruction be clear, and every answer come to his mind with ease. Strengthen his focus, sharpen his recall, and let him work with steady hands and a confident heart. I ask, Lord, that you remove every mental block, every fear that tells him he will forget, every lie that tells him he is not prepared. Replace them with streams of understanding, rivers of remembrance, and a calm that protects his mind from panic. Let his thoughts be organized, let his memory be sharp, and let his heart stay steady even when the room is quiet and time feels heavy. Father, I pray over the nights when he tries to sleep, but his mind keeps running. Slow those thoughts, bring rest to his spirit, and let him wake refreshed, renewed, and ready to face the day with confidence. Guard his sleep, guard his dreams, guard his heart from worry that tries to settle during the night. Let his rest be peaceful and his mornings be filled with a sense of purpose as he prepares for what lies ahead. And Lord, build his courage. Let courage rise inside him like a flame that cannot be put out. Give him boldness to face what once made him afraid, determination to push through what once made him hesitate, and the confidence to believe that he can succeed because you are guiding him step by step. Let courage replace fear. Let faith replace doubt. Let strength replace weakness. Father, shape his thoughts so that he sees challenges not as threats but as opportunities to grow. Help him understand that fear is only temporary, but the strength you place in him is lasting. Let him begin to trust his abilities, trust his preparation, trust the wisdom you give him, and trust the journey he is walking. And when he feels like giving up, when he feels tired, when he feels discouraged, I ask that you speak softly into his spirit, reminding him that he is never walking alone. Remind him that every moment of study matters, every effort counts, every seed he plants today will grow into confidence and success tomorrow. Speak to him, Lord, in the quiet places of his heart, and remind him that you see his effort, you see his struggle, you see his desire to do well, and you are with him through it all. Continue to move in his mind, Lord, bringing clarity where confusion tries to settle, bringing peace where worry tries to grow, bringing focus where distraction tries to creep in. Let your presence be like a shield around him, protecting his thoughts, guiding his decisions, shaping his reactions, and calming his emotions. Let him step into every test with a lifted head, a steady breath, and a heart anchored in your peace. Let him feel strong, capable, and supported by your power working in him. And as he moves forward, Lord, continue to fill him with a steady confidence that grows deeper with every breath he takes, allowing him to face each moment with calm assurance, knowing that you are the one strengthening his mind and quieting every anxious thought. Father, wrap him in a sense of security that rises above every fear, every worry, every doubt that tries to cloud his thinking. Let your presence be the gentle voice that guides him through the noise of pressure, helping him remain centered, balanced, and fully aware that he is capable because you are with him. Fill him with a focus that sharpens like a clear beam of light, cutting through distraction and helping him stay anchored in the present moment. Let his attention remain strong, his mind stay awake, and his thoughts flow in an orderly, peaceful rhythm. When he studies, let understanding come naturally. When he reviews, let everything align in his memory. When he practices, let clarity deepen. When he tests, let confidence rise. Father, guard his heart from the discouragement that tries to settle in after a difficult day. Lift him above the voices that make him feel small or unprepared. Let him walk through every challenge believing that he can overcome it, because you are shaping his mind, strengthening his spirit, and guiding his steps. Help him see progress even in small victories, hope even in long efforts, and purpose even in moments that feel hard. Lord, continue to pour into him a peace that flows like steady waves, gently washing away tension, helping him breathe deeply and think clearly. Let this peace surround him in the morning, follow him through the afternoon, and hold him in the evening. Let this peace speak louder than fear, louder than self-doubt, louder than the pressure that tries to overwhelm him. I ask that you give him a sense of balance, Father, balance between effort and rest, between pushing forward and taking time to breathe. Teach him to listen to his body, to respect his limits, to understand that rest is also part of preparation. Let him never feel guilty for taking a moment to regain his strength, because you created him to thrive, not to carry unnecessary burdens. Lord, place before him teachers who understand him, who encourage him, who help him grow without adding fear to his heart. Place beside him classmates who uplift him, friends who value him, people who remind him of his worth and support him in times of stress. Build a safe environment around him where he feels understood, respected, and capable. And Father, protect him from negative thoughts that try to take root. Uproot every belief that tells him he is not smart enough, not prepared enough, not strong enough. Replace them with the truth that he is growing, improving, and equipped by your wisdom. Let him feel proud of his effort and hopeful about his future. Strengthen his ability to concentrate, Lord. Let his mind stay aligned, his thoughts stay organized, his energy stay steady. Remove mental fog, remove overwhelm, remove panic that tries to rise suddenly. Replace it with the ability to think step by step, calmly, carefully, confidently. Let him walk through his day with the assurance that even when anxiety tries to whisper, your voice speaks louder. Even when pressure tries to build, your peace settles deeper. Even when fear tries to approach, your presence forms a shield around him that cannot be shaken. And Father, continue shaping his heart to trust you more. Trust your timing, trust the journey, trust the process of learning and growing. Teach him that wisdom develops over time, that confidence grows with practice, that strength is built through perseverance. Let him see himself through your eyes, capable, valuable, intelligent, prepared, and destined for good things. And Lord, as I lift him to you again and again, keep surrounding him with a calm that remains constant even when life feels unpredictable. Let him feel your hand guiding him, your peace covering him, your strength rising within him. Let him experience a deep inner stillness that becomes his foundation, helping him face each challenge with a grounded mind and a peaceful heart. Continue to fill him, Father, with a resilience that grows stronger each day, allowing him to rise above every anxious moment with a steady heart and a clear mind. Let this resilience settle into him like a quiet power, reminding him that he can endure pressure, overcome fear, and push forward even when he feels uncertain. Father, let every breath he takes be a reminder that strength is flowing into him, that clarity is settling within him, and that confidence is becoming a part of who he is. Fill him with a wisdom that expands gently, helping him understand difficult concepts, connect ideas, and recall information with ease. Let his mind become a place where knowledge takes root deeply, where understanding flourishes, and where peace and focus move freely without the barriers of fear. Guide his thoughts like a teacher who knows exactly what he needs, shaping his understanding, strengthening his memory, and illuminating everything he studies. Lord, protect him from the trap of comparison, from measuring his worth against others, from feeling small when he stands beside someone who seems more confident. Remind him that his journey is unique, his progress is meaningful, and his growth is unfolding exactly as you have designed. Let him know that he does not have to be perfect. He only has to keep moving forward with faith and effort, trusting that you are guiding every step. And Father, build patience within him. Patience with himself when he learns slowly, patience when frustration rises, patience when answers don't come immediately. Let patience calm his reactions, steady his emotions, and strengthen his determination. Teach him to keep going, even when progress feels small, knowing that small steps eventually build great strength. Lord, guard his heart from panic that tries to rise suddenly, especially during tests. Let him feel grounded, let his breathing stay slow, let his nerves loosen, and let his confidence remain intact. When he looks at a question that seems difficult, let him pause, breathe, and trust that you will guide his thinking. Let the right answers come naturally, let his memory open, and let his mind work clearly without fear clouding his judgment. And Father, remind him that failure is not the end. It is a moment of learning, a step toward improvement, a place where growth begins. Help him see mistakes not as proof of weakness, but as stepping stones that lead to understanding. Let resilience rise in those moments, giving him the courage to try again, the strength to learn, and the hope to keep going with determination. Surround him with a sense of calm that follows him everywhere, in the classroom, in the hallway, at his desk at home, and even when he lies awake thinking about the next day. Let this calm be like a protective shield, softening the pressures that try to weigh him down. Let it stay with him when he studies, helping his concentration deepen. Let it stay with him when he wakes, helping him begin the day with confidence and clarity. Father, bless his emotions. Heal the places where fear has rooted itself. Heal the memories that trigger anxiety. Heal the thoughts that replay when he recalls difficult exams or moments where he felt overwhelmed. Let emotional healing flow into him gently, restoring comfort where discomfort once lived and peace where tension once settled. Strengthen his courage to speak up when he needs help, to ask questions when he is unsure, to seek support when he feels lost. Surround him with people who see his potential, who encourage him, who help him believe in himself. Give him mentors, teachers, and friends who remind him that he is capable and not alone. Lord, continue building inside him a mind that is steady, a heart that is calm, and a spirit that is bold. Let focus become natural to him, let confidence grow quietly but powerfully, and let peace become his daily companion. And as he walks forward into each new day, into each new lesson, into each new test, continue to fill him with a deep inner assurance that rises like morning light, gently pushing away every shadow of fear that tries to settle in his thoughts. Let this assurance remind him that he is safe, supported, and surrounded by your unfailing presence at every moment of his day. Father, let this confidence take root in him so firmly that no test, no pressure, no expectation can shake the peace you are building within him. Cover his mind with a quiet strength that steadies him when emotions begin to surge. Let that strength become a calm anchor when anxiety tries to pull him into confusion or worry. Teach him how to pause, breathe, and return to the truth that you are guiding him, giving him the clarity he needs, and shaping his thoughts with a gentle hand. Let him become aware, even in stressful moments, that peace is available to him instantly because it flows from you. Lord, guide his thoughts away from fear-based imaginations, those worries about failing, forgetting, or disappointing others. Remove every image that makes him feel incapable and replace it with visions of success, stability, and calm. Let him imagine himself walking confidently into the classroom, understanding his test, recalling information easily, and finishing with peace in his heart. Let hope fill the places where fear once lived. Father, teach him to trust the work he has done, the studying, the practice, the preparation, and to believe that his effort is not wasted. Let him understand that you multiply his ability when he gives his best. Let confidence grow in him not because everything is easy, but because he knows that you strengthen him when things become difficult. Let his mind be so calm during exams that he feels as though time itself slows down, giving him space to think, to breathe, to choose answers clearly and carefully. Let him stay present, not rushing, not panicking, not doubting, but fully connected to the peace you are giving him in that moment. Let his focus be sharp and unbroken. Lord, bless his heart with endurance. Let him continue even when he feels tired, continue even when the material seems heavy, continue even when discouragement whispers that he is not enough. Strengthen his determination so that he pushes forward not from fear, but from the belief that he can overcome anything with your guidance. Let him realize that persistence builds confidence, and confidence builds success. And Father, keep him grounded in truth. The truth that you have given him a sound mind. The truth that he is capable of learning and achieving great things. The truth that anxiety has no authority over him. The truth that fear must bow before the peace you have placed inside him. Let these truths rise within him like pillars that support his heart and hold his thoughts steady. Protect him from the voices, internal or external, that tell him he cannot succeed. Silence the noise that tries to distract him from his purpose. Let him hear only the gentle encouragement of your Spirit reminding him that he is able, he is growing, he is improving, and he is walking forward with your strength. Fill his environment with your presence. Let the spaces where he studies feel peaceful and focused. Let the moments before a test feel calm and steady. Let every room he enters be touched by your peace, as though a quiet blessing moves with him wherever he goes. Surround him with an atmosphere where fear cannot thrive. And Father, continue to shape his emotional resilience. Let him bounce back quickly from hard days. Let him recover easily from challenges. Let him learn from difficulties without carrying the weight of them. Teach him how to release stress into your hands, trusting that you handle what he cannot. Give him clarity of purpose, the understanding that education is not just about grades, but about growth, about learning discipline, about discovering the gifts you placed inside him. Let him see that every test is not a threat, but an opportunity to rise stronger, wiser, and more confident than before. And as he walks through this journey, step by step, day by day, Lord, continue to surround him with a peace that flows like a river, guiding his heart, strengthening his mind, calming his spirit, and filling him with a quiet courage that rises from deep within, helping him stand steady even when challenges grow heavier, reminding him that he is never facing anything alone. Let this courage become a steady flame inside him, gentle but unshakable, guiding his steps, strengthening his decisions, and lifting his spirit whenever doubt tries to settle over him. Father, let this inner boldness become part of his identity, shaping the way he approaches every test, every assignment, every moment that once made him fearful. Let your peace continue flowing through him like calm water moving through a still place, clearing away tension, loosening anxiety, and bringing a refreshing clarity that stabilizes his thoughts. Let this peace guard his mind in the morning before he begins his day, in the afternoon when pressures rise, and in the evening when he reflects and prepares for what lies ahead. Let it follow him into every room, every desk, every exam seat, and let it hold him steady even when his surroundings feel tense. Father, strengthen his belief in himself, not in a prideful way, but in a grounded, healthy confidence that reflects the abilities you have given him. Build within him a sense of identity rooted in truth, that he is capable, he is intelligent, he is worthy of success, and he is constantly growing. Let him see his progress with clarity, celebrate his improvement, and trust that each day he is becoming stronger and wiser. Close the doors on thoughts that lead him into panic. Guard the gateways of his mind so that worry cannot rush in and overwhelm him. Let him recognize the early signs of anxiety and turn instantly to your peace, breathing deeply, grounding himself, and remembering that your presence stabilizes him. Teach him how to speak to his own fears, refusing to let them take control, choosing instead to anchor himself in calmness. Lord, help him develop a sense of rhythm when studying, moments of focused effort followed by moments of intentional rest. Let him understand that balance is not weakness, it is wisdom. Let him learn that stepping away to breathe, stretch, or reset his mind makes him stronger when he returns. Give him the ability to notice when he needs rest without feeling guilt, knowing that you strengthen both mind and body. Prepare his heart for unexpected moments, surprise questions, sudden doubts, pressure in the room. Let your presence meet him instantly in those moments, calming him, steadying him, helping him recover focus without falling into fear. Let him respond with clarity and composure, trusting that you will bring to his memory everything he has learned. Father, bless his memory with sharpness. Let it open like well-organized shelves, each idea easy to reach, each detail clear, each concept connected. Take away the fear of forgetting and replace it with the confidence that his mind is capable and ready. Let him trust that what he has learned is secure inside him and will be available when needed. Keep shaping his self-discipline, Lord. Let him continue making wise choices about how he studies, how he manages time, how he prepares for exams. Let him develop habits that strengthen his mind and protect his peace. Help him avoid procrastination that leads to stress, giving him instead a spirit of motivation and consistency that builds confidence naturally. Surround him with an atmosphere of encouragement. Let positive voices rise around him, voices that remind him of his strengths, celebrate his progress, and speak hope over his future. Remove discouraging influences that trigger fear or pressure. Let him feel supported, understood, and uplifted by the people you place in his life. And Father, continue building inside him a deep emotional stability. Let him learn how to recognize his feelings without being controlled by them. Teach him how to stay present when he feels overwhelmed, how to breathe through stressful moments, how to release tension into your hands. Let emotional maturity grow within him, helping him face challenges with a steady heart and a calm mind. Let every day bring him new evidence of your guidance, small victories, moments of understanding, breakthroughs in confidence, peaceful mornings where anxiety cannot take root. Let him feel proud of who he is becoming, knowing that you are shaping him into someone strong, capable, and resilient. And Lord, as I continue lifting him to you with all the love of a parent, keep surrounding him with your peace that protects, your wisdom that guides, your strength that carries, and continue filling him with a gentle confidence that settles deeper each day, reminding him that he is safe in your hands and fully capable of facing every challenge that comes his way. Let this confidence rise quietly inside him like a steady light, illuminating his thoughts, calming his nerves, and helping him feel grounded even when pressures try to build around him. Father, let this inner assurance become a constant companion, whispering to him that he is prepared, supported, and strengthened far beyond what he can see. Let your peace continue to move through every corner of his mind, softening tense thoughts, loosening tight emotions, and dissolving the weight of fear that tries to cling to him. Let this peace be like a deep breath entering his soul, restoring clarity where confusion once lived and replacing worry with a growing sense of calm. Let it quiet the noise of anxiety and awaken a stillness that allows him to focus with ease. Father, shape within him a strong identity rooted not in comparison, not in fear, not in pressure, but in the truth of who he is because of you. Help him understand that his value is not found in grades, achievements, or test results, but in the purpose you placed inside him long before he faced these challenges. Let him see himself as capable, gifted, and full of potential. Help him stand tall in the understanding that you crafted his mind with intention, and you are shaping his future with care. Give him the ability to quiet the internal voice that tells him he is not ready. Let him respond to those moments with faith instead of fear, with calm instead of panic, with truth instead of doubt. Teach him to speak encouragement to his own heart, reminding himself that he is learning, that he is improving, and that every step forward, no matter how small, is meaningful and powerful. Lord, bless his study time with productivity. Let distractions fall away, let motivation rise, and let understanding come naturally. Help him break down complex ideas with ease, connect concepts clearly, and retain information in an organized, accessible way. Let studying become less about stress and more about discovery, less about pressure and more about growth. Strengthen his ability to stay present during exams, Lord. When fear tries to rush in, let your calm rise faster. When doubt tries to overwhelm him, let truth anchor him. When the room feels tense, let your presence feel stronger. When his heart begins to race, slow it gently. When his mind begins to wander into fearful thoughts, return it quickly to clarity and focus. Father, help him embrace the idea that challenges do not come to defeat him, but to grow him. Let him see each test as an opportunity to rise into greater confidence, to learn more about himself, to develop resilience that will carry him through life. Let him approach difficulties with a hopeful spirit, trusting that you use every experience to strengthen him. Surround him with encouragement on days when he feels discouraged. Let him notice small signs of progress, moments when he understands something he once struggled with, moments when he stays calm in a situation that used to cause fear, moments where he answers questions with clarity he did not have before. Let these victories, big and small, become reminders that he is becoming stronger. And Lord, guard his body as well as his mind. Give him rest that refreshes him, energy that sustains him, and physical peace that helps his emotions stay balanced. Let tension leave his shoulders, let tightness leave his chest, let stress leave his breathing. Let his body reflect the peace you are placing inside him. Bless his routines, Father. Help him wake with a sense of readiness, move through his day with focus, and go to bed with a heart free from worry. Teach him how to set goals that motivate rather than overwhelm. Guide him as he learns discipline, organization, and responsibility in ways that build confidence instead of pressure. Let hope rise inside him. Hope that tomorrow can be better than today. Hope that progress is happening even when he doesn't see it. Hope that he is moving toward a future full of possibility. Let hope become an anchor that keeps him steady, even on difficult days. And Father, surround him with your presence so deeply that even when anxiety tries to visit him, it finds no place to stay. Let your peace guard his mind like a shield. Let your strength lift him. Let your wisdom guide him. And let your love hold him steady. Father, receive this sincere cry from my heart and turn this plea into a living answer. Pour your grace over my son and do not allow anxiety or fear to steal his peace. Hold his mind when his thoughts begin to race, and steady his heart when worry tries to rise. Hear us, Lord, for only in you he finds true calm, clarity, and confidence. Do not let test fears overwhelm him. Instead, cover him with a supernatural focus that cuts through every distraction. Move the impossible, break every barrier of doubt, and open paths of understanding and wisdom before him. Look upon his needs with your infinite mercy and answer with your power. Turn every tear, every frustration, and every moment of insecurity into strength and victory. May your Holy Spirit surround him, strengthen him, and guide his mind with perfect peace. And may everything be for the honor and glory of your name. Amen.